channel. It's Christina from Our Wood Home. If you are new, an extra welcome to you. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my number one ultimate tip for dealing with laziness as a homemaker. This is something that works for me personally, so that's why I'm sharing it, because I think it could work for you as well. It's a pretty easy thing to do, and definitely it's not a new idea. I'm not the first person to come up with this, but I still wanted to share it because it's something that works for me. I'm going to be telling you what I'm doing as well as showing you some examples, so let's get into that. My first tip is to get dressed. Change out of lounge clothes or pajamas and put on some day clothes. Next tip is to do your hair in some way. Brush it, put it in a ponytail, bun, clip, anything really. I like to just put it in a clip and then put a head covering on. This is a style that I've been experimenting with lately. I made the head covering and I'm still getting the hang of how to wear it properly, but I like this style because it's full coverage, so it keeps my hair out of the way and also keeps it clean in between wash days. Obviously, you don't have to put on a head covering, that's a personal choice. And because I'm sure someone's going to ask, I made my dress and I bought my top from Amazon. I love this top. If you want me to send you the link, just comment and I will do that for you. And in case anyone is wondering, here is what my head covering looks like all styled. All right, my ultimate tip is to write a to-do list. I know this sounds straightforward. I know this sounds obvious, but really and truly, it's a game changer. I write a list for even the things that I do every day, such as make my bed or feed the chickens. Really just taking a couple minutes to sit down and write a list of everything I want to do that day makes such a difference. It's really kind of daunting at first to see all the things that I have to do, but if I write down easy things that I always do or I've already done, then I can check those off and it gives me extra motivation to keep going through that list. I already have a list of my tasks for each day of the week, so I didn't bother writing those down here, but you could definitely do that on your list as well. And now I'm going to tell you what I have on my list for this particular day. I need to put away the laundry, clean up the kitchen, put away all the items that I'm listing for sale on Marketplace, clean off the coffee table, shovel the decks because we had snow this day, make my bed, get dressed, put away all my empty canning jars, refill the humidifiers because we've been doing a lot of fires and the air in our house is so dry. I also need to collect the eggs and clean off the dining table. And as you'll see, I've already done a couple of these. I'm already dressed, so I'm going to go ahead and check that off my list. And it's such a good feeling to see that list slowly get smaller and smaller. I don't necessarily go in the order of my list. I just do things on the list as I feel like, in whatever order I want. So for example, here I'm just cleaning up the dining room table, which includes taking away some of the things that I've posted for sale. So I just have a storage box for those items in another room, so I'll clear off the table of those items and put them where they need to go, therefore checking off two things at the same time. I've got lots of video clips of me cleaning and organizing and tidying various parts of my home, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of footage of this in this video, but you get the idea. It's just to show you kind of what I'm doing as I'm cleaning. There we go, another thing that I can check off my list. This is taking not as much time as I thought, which is always nice. Checking off more items from my list, putting away the empty canning jars, and I forgot to check off putting away the for sale items, so I did that now. On to my next task, which is cleaning up the coffee table in the living room. And just like that, a couple more things checked off my list. Now I'm going to head outside and collect the eggs. I sort of shoveled off one of the decks earlier, but not very well, so I'm going to do that while I'm outside as well. Actually, I'll go outside, get the eggs, bring them back in, and then shovel the decks because I don't want any broken eggs in my pockets. On to my next task, which is cleaning up the kitchen. I've heard somewhere that a working kitchen is always messy. I don't know if that's true. I guess it is in a way, but I don't really like to consider this mess. It's just things that need to be put away. So for example, I had previously canned some broth in my pressure canner on the stove, so I was letting the jars cool. And after I washed out my pot and let the ring air dry, then I'm going to put it back together, take it downstairs, and just generally tidy up all the things that have been left out that no longer need to be out. So I'll put the canning supplies away, I'll put the dried dishes away. It really didn't take me long to clean this at all. I also wiped down all the counters, which I didn't film, but it took me less than 5 minutes to do this. Really, not that much time, and I can now check that off my to-do list. Next up is putting away all the laundry I folded. I like to either sit in the living room and fold the laundry, or stand at my bed and fold it, and then I'll put it in my basket and distribute it to where it needs to go throughout the house. While I'm folding laundry, I like to either listen to a podcast or watch a short YouTube video just of something encouraging or entertaining, just to make the task a bit more enjoyable. And with that, my to-do list is complete. It really didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to, but having this visual was really helpful. I hope that you are encouraged by this video. If you don't already make to-do lists for the day, I really suggest you give it a try. You don't have to do it for every single day, but if you're finding there's just zero motivation and you're fighting laziness on a particular day, take a couple minutes to get dressed, brush your hair, put it in a ponytail, bun, braid, whatever, and write a to-do list of things that need to be done. And be sure to include some easy things or things that you've already completed, such as get dressed, make breakfast, etc. I think that having a to-do list is really helpful because it gives you a visual reminder, it helps you stay on track, and it creates a sense of accomplishment when you can begin to check off those items. Let me know in the comments if you have any other tips for overcoming laziness and lack of motivation as a homemaker. If you will be trying these tips, please do let me know as well. If you're not already subscribed, I hope that you consider doing so, and if you are subscribed, make sure you have notifications turned on. I've had a lot of people tell me they don't get any update from when I post a new video, so you might have to just confirm your settings and also maybe check your phone settings. I'm not exactly sure how to do this because I've turned off all notifications on my phone, but there is a way to make sure that you get a little update on your phone anytime a new video of mine is posted here on YouTube. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day.